Here's James. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. We've got Caldwell Pope. Andre Drummond is out there with Harris. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Morris in at the 3 slot. Now here's Caldwell Pope after LeBron James's miss.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Pass to McGinnis. The teardrop falls in. And Honolulu leads by 5.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
That's tipped. The drive by James and finished off by LeBron.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Fourth quarter just getting started, 1 minute in the books.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
Detroit trails by 7. Outside Jackson. Back to Harris. On the wing, James. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game. Honolulu on D. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. That one drops for him.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, and we're seeing even more of it here late. Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Outside Jackson. Poke loose. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And it's an 11-point Honolulu lead. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Oh, and a fast break for Honolulu. And the layup is good. 6 points for LeBron.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Now here is Harris. And here we go. LeBron heading to the hoop. That one falls. James has got 8 points in the quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Honolulu.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And he's good on the second. And here's Honolulu. They're on a 14-3 run. McGinnis against Harris. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. And Honolulu leads by 16. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up. Points on the inside, and boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around, and that's why he needed the timeout.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Caldwell Pope outside. Harris misses.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
Yep, it counts.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight. Boy, they have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
Here's Jackson. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Three-pointer. Harris misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
There's the steal, a finish, and the dunk by Booker.
Just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
Here's Jackson. Honolulu getting their last shot to go. Now the pass to Morris. And that one misses. Good on the second free throw.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Lopez. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
Guarded by Jackson. Detroit with the rebound.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Here's McGinnis, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Detroit gets called for the foul. That's good for McGinnis. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. So it's Detroit now. Caldwell Pope outside. Detroit, no good that time either. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
From deep. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
Drummond a screen. They get a hand on it. Here's LeBron. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The first free throw is good.
At the line, LeBron James.
And so he hits both. Outside Jackson. Caldwell Pope. Another miss by Caldwell Pope. Lopez outside. Rejected by Harris. And he's able to get it back. So Honolulu wins it. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.